Hey Jackie. So, I have Tilly here. She knows this game. But in this hand, my dominant hand, I have a handful of treats. In this hand, I've just got a few treats so that I can close my hand and keep Tilly from getting them. I'm going to put my big supply of treats kind of over here, and I'll have one in my hand to reward her. So she knows I have treats in both hands. She knows that one's going to come from somewhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my hand and I'm going to present it to her. And as soon as she moves forward, I'm going to close it. Now she's not trying to move forward, but your dog probably will. But when she's making a good choice, and with Tilly, I make her wait a while, she's got to make this choice for a period of time. Whereas you with Hazel, you're looking for milliseconds of choice, where she's making this choice to not lunge towards your hand. And at that point, you're just going to give a treat because that was a good choice. Okay? And you can use a word, you could say yes, or you could give some sort of cue that lets them know they're doing it right. But really at this point with Hazel, I'd say don't worry about words, don't worry about sounds. Getting that food is going to quickly set in her mind that when I make this choice, this is what you want me to do. So again, I still have my treats in this hand. Got another piece of treat in this hand. Now, Tilly's figured out pretty quickly that the treat comes from this hand, but that there is stuff in this hand. And notice how she did right there. Notice how close I can get to her and she's leaving it alone. Because she knows that if she makes the right choice, she gets a reward. Okay? Let me see if Hamish will be a little more exuberant about it. So this is Hamish here. So see how he moved towards it? And I just closed my hand. We're not controlling the dog. We control the resource. And he's a little more exuberant. So now he's like, okay, I will literally move my head away from it to get a reward. Okay? And then once they've done that for a little bit, and if they get really good, when Hazel gets really good at ignoring what's in your hand, then what you do is you move it to the ground. So you're going to literally put the treats on the ground. And this is hard for the dogs because they assume that if something's on the floor, it's theirs. So I'm going to cover it with my hand. If I uncover it, as long as they don't go for it, she gets rewarded. Then we work on moving it a little closer. And again, I'm going to keep my hand close. If she happened to go for it, I would cover it up. But she's not. She knows I have a treat, so I'm going to reward her. And this is where you get this trick, eventually. See, she's confused because I reward from this hand. And then the release word, okay. Okay? Hopefully that makes a little more sense of what you're trying to do with this.